Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Ella Pastoral X The Sims. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys the newest update of the royalty mod and showing you guys how you can use the new update in order to have your perfect Chinese harem in The Sims 4. So we are playing in the Kumarebi Palace, but I decided to go back into the past and play with the ancestors of the Kumarebi family and play with the ancient Hanamara royals. So we are one generation in the past. This right here is Prince Taikyo. He is going to be the future emperor of the kingdom. And this right here is his mother, Gurin Jihua of the Kumarebi Harem. There are some very important people that we have to introduce before I can explain to you what exactly is happening in this new mod update. So this right here is Emperor Taikyo's father, Princess Akira's grandfather, Emperor Zemin. He is the emperor of all the lands of the kingdom of Hanamara. And I am going to have him come here and do his daily court procession. Okay, so in order for you to really get the full experience of this mod, the first thing you're going to need is definitely a supreme ruler. And obviously for my game, this is going to be the emperor. This is obviously Emperor Zemin, and he is the imperial son that is ruling over the entire kingdom of Hanamara. He is currently in the middle of hosting his daily procession where he talks to his ministers, finds out exactly what is happening in the kingdom of Hanamara and things of that nature. So what you have to do is you have to make sure that your ruling monarch has the monarch trait. That is a key thing that's going to make this mod work. And once you have that trait, you can go here to the change titles podium, also known as the LN podium, and you can give your monarch whatever title it may be. So Emperor Zemin is obviously the emperor of the kingdom of Hanamara. So I have officially given him his imperial title. So now that he is done with his daily court procession, I'm gonna have him change back into some less formal wear. And so now that I have officially given him that title, I can go and give all of the ladies in his harem the appropriate titles that they deserve. So let's meet the empress of the kingdom of Hanamara. I have no idea why she's talking to these strangers, but this right here is Empress Jinji. She is the emperor's wife, as you can see by their high romance title. And so I'm going to go here, find the little royalty mod interaction, and there is a bunch of titles. So there's trust as regent, recognized as royal, recognized as crown royal, which I typically do for the children of my royal, designate as advisor, designate as court wizard, give noble title, and then there is an option of giving the title of royal partner. Give her the title of royal partner, and as you guys see, whenever the emperor bestows anybody a royal title, they kneel. And let's look at this little moodlet. It says chemistry advice. Despite feeling a negative vibe from Empress Jingji, Emperor Zemin thinks this may change. Even bad sims can do good things after all. The fact that he is getting a negative vibe from his wife is actually horrendous. But I am going to have him sit here and summon all of the other ladies of his harem so we can officially give them their appropriate titles. And as you can see, there are several ladies in this man's harem. The one who is most important for our story right here though is Gurin Jiwa, who is the mother of the future emperor of Hanamara. Obviously she doesn't know that, and Emperor Zemin doesn't know that, and the current ruling empress doesn't know that, but that is a story for another day. So now that the emperor has convened all of his imperial women, I can show you what this new update entails. And this right here is Prince Taikyo's mom, and as you can see, he is extremely attracted to her. Her trait is that she's tempting, creative, a homeworker, forever fresh, a snob, and she's cheerful. And as you can see, she has the soulmates relationship and good compatibility with the emperor. And due to the fact that the emperor loves this woman so much and she has given him a prince, the emperor is going to bestow her a very important title. So what we're going to do right now is take her as a concubine. And as you can see, he's doing this in front of all of his imperial women, and my girl over here is just smiling, pretending that everything is okay, even though it is not. All of my sims bow to the emperor as is expected of them, but what he is going to do now that he has taken her as a concubine is give her favor. Let's see. We see all of the different interactions that Emperor Zemin can do to Zihua, and so I'm gonna offer her a small kindness so we can see what it's looking like. And let's look at these moodlets as well. Okay. She is fuming. It says Emperor Zemin has learned Empress Jing Zi's romantic boundaries. Non-physical romance will trigger jealousy. Physical romance, excluding woohoo, will trigger jealousy. Woohoo will not trigger jealousy. Empress Jing Ji is open to considering romantic boundaries. I don't think he cares. I physically do not think that he cares at all. I'm so sorry, Empress Jing Ji. New LOL. New personality trait. Empress Jing Ji was cheated on by someone she cared for and is in a jealous rage. How will she ever trust again? Embrace the change? Yeah, sure. New romance dynamic strange. Ouch. Empress Ji Ming and Empress Jing Ji seem to have a rough patch in their romance. Romantic partners with the strange romantic dynamic will gravitate towards mean interactions more often as a result of tension they're going through. Luckily, they'll still be able to work on their dynamic to fix things when the time comes. Would you describe the dynamic between Empress Zi Min and Empress Jing Ji as strained? Hell yeah. I'm gonna say hell yeah, but I definitely am going to continue the pettiness here and have Emperor Zi Min make Ji Hua a favored concubine. Let's see, where is the concubine interaction? Yeah, make her favorite. Make her a favorite concubine. And I just see, what's all this music for? Wow. I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. If you are mean to me while I feel this way, I may have to divorce you. Huh? Empress Jing Ji saw Whoa. Empress Jing Ji saw Empress Zemin break her romantic boundaries and has decided to get a divorce. LOL. I seriously did not think all of this would happen at once. A favorite is chosen. The emperor has chosen a favorite among the concubines. With that honor comes power and the sharpened gaze of the court. Are they officially divorced? Because guys, it's very hard in ancient China to get a divorce, so it's very complicated. Aren't love and hate just two sides of the coin? Bounce, bad chemistry, strange. I'm just gonna have the empress walk away because she is not feeling this at all. It says sad +2 from extreme dissatisfaction, from being very unsatisfied in a romantic relationship. Empress Jing Ji can't get her mind off her failing relationship. While very unsatisfied, the romantic relationship with her partner will slowly fade more quickly. And I honestly think she is going to walk away. She can't stand to see this nonsense right now. I'm gonna honestly have her go to her royal chambers where she can have some alone time, where she does not have to see her husband, who she loves so much, flirt with another woman. But I'm definitely going to have him flirt with his favorite concubine. It is all fun and games that he has made Ji Hua his favorite concubine, but he also needs to have another concubine so you guys can see the difference. Let's see. Do these two not have a romantic relationship? I'm just gonna cheat the relationship so it's more realistic a concubine ex-emperor relationship would be. But let's see. Where is it? Royalty mod, titles, take as concubine. I love how she just pulled out the flashcards in order to start teaching him important things. This is so funny to me. This is Chun Zai Ji. She is a lower ranking concubine in comparison to Zihua. But let's see. Let's flirt with her. I'm very glad that all of the sims that I made for Emperor Z Min he finds attractive. Okay, look. LOL. Not you denying the emperor. It says Emperor Z Min has learned Guwen Zihua's romantic boundaries. Non-physical romance will trigger jealousy. Physical romance will trigger jealousy. And woohoo will trigger jealousy. So you think I'm gonna go to the game options and turn off autonomous breakup? Because yes, in these situations, the women had the right to be jealous, but they honestly didn't have any right to dictate what would go on in terms of their relationship. Chan Zai Ji said, "What are you doing? Are you trying to kiss me? I am not into you." His gurun is also upset, and I'm gonna have the emperor practically punish her. How dare she embarrass the emperor like this? Oh hell no. This is actually so embarrassing. Obviously, this is just a new update, and Lazy Neef is going to have to do more interactions in order for us to really have a full Chinese harem system going on. Because I would love an interaction where you can punish a concubine for being disrespectful. So I practically just had Emperor Z Min brush her off and order her to clean as punishment for her rude behavior. But But Lazy Neef, if you do see this, please add more interactions for us to be mean to concubines. But I am practically going to have the Empress summon everybody and practically host a court meeting, because that is one of the positions that she, as the Empress, can do. She can summon all of the Empress Imperial women, and they have to pay respect to her because she is the Empress. So Chun Sai Ji is here and Guwen Jiwa is also here, and I honestly want y'all to get into it in terms of the Empress's little meeting quarters, because y'all, I really ate. I got a bunch of deco sims recently, but look how illustrious and gorgeous and beautiful and stunning the Empress's meeting quarters are. And as you can see, she is sitting here with all of her beauty. She is so sad that her husband is treating her this way, but she is the Empress. In fact, I am going to even change her outfit now that she has all of the other Imperial ladies here to something more comfortable for her. But I want to show you the dynamic between the Empress official woman and the concubine. I am going to press on Empress Jinji and have her talk to Guren Jira. Let's see. Concubine. And there is a bunch of interactions that you can have your Empress do to the concubine. There is open hostility, compliment her modesty and honest politeness. And so I'm going to have her compliment her modesty and imply that she lacks beauty by praising how humble she is. And she's practically going to say, "Oh, Jiwa, I see that despite having the Emperor's favor, you have chosen to wear such bland clothes. It is good that you're saving the Imperial family unnecessary spending by dressing so modestly." And as you can see, that comments led them to have an offensive conversation. And I'm going to go back into the concubine and have her have open hostility towards her, because the Empress is honestly so jealous that Jihua has a son, Emperor Taikyo, and that because of the love that the Emperor has given her, her son, Prince Yinji, has been getting neglected as well. And so she's honestly going to have open hostility towards Jira. And I honestly think it's so funny that the Empress decided to lower herself to the level of a Guren, which is a very low rank. I think it's the noble lady rank. She literally got off her high podium in order to talk to Jira, but I'm gonna have her slap her with a fan, because how dare a mere Guren talk to her some type of way. But another thing that I would love for this mod to have is more positive interactions with the concubine. There's only open hostility, icy politeness, and compliment her modesty. And I honestly wish we had more positive interactions, because it wasn't always the Empress or the higher ranking concubines being mean to the lower ranking concubines. Sometimes the Empress could give you favor too, and this will cause the Emperor to favor you more if you were favored by the Empress. So I'm gonna have Emperor Demon go to Emperor Jingji to see the other interactions that came with this update, such as, okay, because she is not a concubine and she's the legal wife, these options don't show up. I'm gonna have him go to the concubine section and give her a lily as a token of his favor, and it says here, a lily in bloom. A lily has been offered. In the language of the court, it speaks of favor, beauty, and silent promises. And I just honestly think he's doing this to be petty in front of his wife. But I am going to have the Emperor try for an air with Guren Jihua and see what she says. Emperor Zemin has learned Guren Jihua's woohoo interest. So did that not work? Were you not able to do a woohoo? I'm gonna try it again. In fact, try for an air with concubine. Quite strange. It's like that animatic is not working, but I want to. Can you not? You can't even woohoo. Let's try it again. There is even more. There's even more interactions once a concubine is favored. So there's a bunch of interactions that you can have with the favored concubine. You're saying that you can't reach upstairs, which is crazy to me. Okay, I'm gonna just teleport everybody here. You get teleported because she already consented like 50 times. You get teleported. And I'm gonna say that these are the chambers of Jira Guren. And we're going to, wait. We're going to try this woohoo thing again to see if it works. Go here. Concubine, favorite concubine. No, intimacy. Try for air with concubine. Okay, as you can see, she's really feeling it. I don't know, maybe I have certain mods that are glitched out and that's why it's not working, but you can still have them do intimacy. So something that I definitely recommend you do if you're going to play with Chinese concubines or just the overall concubine system is that you definitely change the woohoo and jealousy settings. That way they don't react to everything. But that is honestly how you can use the newest update of the royalty mod in order to have a Chinese harem. I definitely will be using this in the future. I can't spoil too much for y'all who are watching my main series, but let me know what other interactions do you think Lazy Neef should add to the royalty mod, and I'll definitely see you guys later. Bye!